And good morning today. How old school fun is making a comeback.
Plus a preview of the Parade of Homes.
And two guests who met in our green room have a special connection. Next on The Morning Blend.
It's a great day, so make it everything you want it to be. It's yours and it's mine. It's a great day to shine.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sylvia.
Good morning. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you here. A TMJ favorite that we've got.
Thank
Silvia
you. How
Acevedo.
sweet.
Did I say it right?
You did. You said it perfectly.
In the house.
She practiced a little bit.
Yeah, so you've been gone for what, 3 years from
About
news?
3 years.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been being a mom, and all the moms out there know that that is an all-encompassing job. And I've also dipped my big toe into the field of writing fiction for children.
Fun.
And let me tell you, writing a novel is not so easy.
How do you do that with 3 kids? Because how do you find time to actually get alone with your thoughts and channel them onto paper with 3 children in the house?
You know, snippets. In the news business, you kind of learn that you just have to write when you have the time. And so anytime you have 5 or 10 minutes, you just slam whatever you can. Even if it's just fixing a sentence here or there, you just do the best you can. But I will admit it is difficult, and there are times where weeks can go by without me writing anything.
That's cool, though. So that's something people can look forward to, is maybe a published book from you in the future?
We're hoping. We're hoping.
That's exciting.
And I've also been trying to keep myself fit. I'm an active person, and so that's what I've been doing.
You're a speed skater.
I am a speed skater.
That is so cool. When I learned about this, I just thought it was the neatest thing ever. And I know we actually have some pictures of you. Here's a picture of you speed skating. That's you right there.
Nice enough to pull that. That's, hey, you know, not everyone can pull off neon green.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I did it myself, but you know, it takes some bravery to wear that kind of a skin suit, let me tell you.
That is awesome. Okay, now what's this? This doesn't look like you're doing so good there.
That was a spectacular fall at U.S. Nationals, and that skater and I actually crashed into the wall right after this.
That can be dangerous, though, with those blades, right?
It can be, but luckily, you know, everyone turned out just fine, and we just both tried to occupy the same space at the same time. And
looks like you turned out really fine. Is that a medal you're wearing?
That is a medal. That's my first U.S. National Championship.
Congratulations.
That I got in 2009. Thank you.
That's huge. That's awesome. And then I know that your daughter is speed skating too, which is kind of fun for you. It's something that you've turned into a family recreation.
Yeah, there was a time where everybody in the family was speed skating, with the exception of my husband, who does other kinds of workouts. And now it's
is this your daughter? No, that's you.
That's me.
Oh my gosh!
I'm doing
young and fit you look.
That's the summer practices that we do off ice to help us work on our strength and balance. Yeah, my daughter does do it as well. She's the only one that's still in it, my middle child, and she just this past season, finally beat me in speed. She's 12 years old, and so I'm getting smoked by my 12-year-old daughter.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. I bet she's just having a heyday with that, just having fun.
You know, but I'm so proud of her, and we have such a good time together. It's a great bonding experience. We go on trips all over the place, Minnesota, Michigan, for all these different meets. It's a great time.
Oh, that's cool. And you have 3 kids. So your daughter's speed skating. What are the other 2 up to?
My eldest daughter is a runner, so she does cross country and track, and she also outpaces me, I'm terrified to say. And then my son does soccer and football, and so my throwing arm has gotten much better with him.
That's good. Can you throw a spiral?
I can throw a spiral.
That's the important thing, you know, when you're throwing with guys, is if you can get the spiral down.
I can do the spiral, but I can't get the distance. So, you know, he has to practice kind of the shorter distances with me.
Oh, well, I bet that's fun. A very busy and active lifestyle that you have with all those kids at home.
That's right. And I go running with my husband, so we're just all around a pretty active family.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you know, it's kind of fun. We were talking about, I got the new People magazine, and talking about families and how, you know, parents are so proud of their kids. Do you put your kids on video a lot? Is that something that you do?
I do put that, I do get video of them. I'm really careful about what I put up on Facebook or for other people to see, because I kind of believe that children have a right to create their own online identity. So I'm very careful that I only put up positive things.
So it doesn't come back to haunt you later as a parent.
Right.
Well, this is in this month's People magazine, or this week's. You can check it out online. You can go to YouTube, but it's really fun because these are babies who are the tiniest YouTube stars, and they're the funniest videos of these babies laughing. So if you check it out, this one is just scared of nose blowing. That's what you type in on Facebook. Facebook, and the baby's all scared, and then he starts laughing. But the reason I thought this was cool is because there's a baby from Madison, Wisconsin. Her name is Molly Trueblood, and she laughs at her dog eating bubbles. And it's hilarious. So if you go to YouTube today, I'll post it out on our Facebook page, but if you type it in, it's hysterical over bubbles. That's the name of it. If you do that, you'll find this baby laughing and giggling away, and it's hilarious. So I just wanted to give a shout out to our local Wisconsin people who made it in this week's People magazine. So cool. Well, this is our question of the day. Do you wear pantyhose? Are you wearing them today? Can I ask you that?
I'm not wearing pantyhose right now. I wear pantyhose for fashion. You know, if it matches my outfit, if it looks nice. I don't wear them anymore for the requirement of modest dressing.
And that's kind of the question that it is are pantyhose in or out? And the reason is in People magazine, they were talking about Kate Middleton and the fact that she's wearing pantyhose, sheer. A lot of them, you can see her wearing 3 different sets there and 3 different outfits. Now they say for her, it's not really a fashion statement, it's a royal requirement. But they were talking about the fact that since she's been wearing them, pantyhose are like flying off the shelves in the UK. And so they were talking about the trend now picking back up from the 80s here in the US. And so we wanted to know, we put it on a Facebook and gave you all a chance to weigh in on it. If you think pantyhose are in or out. I'll tell you my opinion a little bit later too, and we'll chat more about it as we read other people's responses. So go to our Facebook page and let us know what you think of that. And if you would like to be a contestant on the NBC reality show, The Biggest Loser, then you'll want to go to Chicago tomorrow. That's where they're holding auditions, and you can apply as an individual or as a team of 2. Now, what they're looking for is people who want to lose 85 pounds or more. For the location and hours and what to bring, you can log on to today's TMJ4.com. Well, when was the last time that you played kickball? Simon says, or red light, green light. You've probably played it a little more often with kids.
No, actually, it's been far too long.
Has it?
Well, my kids are a little older now, so it's been a while. Yeah, well, kids love these games, but one group is encouraging all members of the family to get up and get active.
Yeah, so joining us now is Donna Bembenek. Did I get that right?
You did.
I did. That's a long one. From the YMCA, and Elizabeth Smith with her children, Dan and Sophia. Give us a little wave, guys. And they're here to talk about Play in the Parks initiative. Welcome to the Morning Blend, all of you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, so nice to have you all here. So what is Play in the Parks? Let's first kind of talk about what it is.
You know what? This is a partnership with Northwestern Mutual and the Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital. And we, seriously, over a year ago, started talking about how can we make it easier and fun for families to bring activity into their lives. We know that families really struggle with safe places to play, with organized, structured, just playtime, and we're trying to take the emphasis off of making it feel like exercise is boring to activity and play is fun. And so the YMCA program staff is in the county parks all summer long. We're in a different park Monday through Thursday night from 6 to 7:30, free family structured play. As a way to get families off their couches and into the parks. We have a great award-winning park system, and the county parks have been a great partner in this as well.
I love how your program has both parents and children. That is really convenient. It's hard for parents to find the time to work out if their kids are doing one thing and then the parents convince themselves they'll work out later when the kids are asleep, and it never happens.
Well, you know, and I was listening to your story about the activities you do with your kids, and you mentioned the great bonding experience. And what we really want to hope is that parents are such important role models for their kids. And it doesn't have to be arduous, it doesn't have to take long, 30, 45 minutes, an hour of play a day. And it can be a wonderful way to bond with your kids and to have a great deal of fun at the same time. And so we're hoping that by bringing back some of these backyard games, and teaching families, again, all of these things that I grew up with, that you can go out in your own backyard, bring a few friends together, and just have a ball and make activity fun.
So that's really what it is. They come to the parks, and then you're actually going through different activities. You mentioned it's free. So what do they expect when they get there? How many families are there? This is a great picture example of what's going to be going on. What do they exactly experience?
You know what? It's different every night, and families get to decide. They're part of the decision about what we're going to play at any given time. We try to change it up to create variety, but they come and we'll play. We have we bring different kind of fun things, like our big parachutes. We'll
Oh,
bring
yeah.
and
Is that the
everything.
parachute right there?
We bring the big parachutes, and we have a lot of fun with that. But we'll play old-time favorites, dodgeball, kickball.
Simon Says.
Absolutely.
Red
We
light,
bring
green light. We
hula
remember
hoops
a lot
and-
of those.
Hula hoops and jump ropes, and so the families just come, and we do say, parents, leave your lawn chairs home. You're
Yeah.
there to play, and have a lot of fun with them. So they come, they get to play all sorts of different games. With the goal is that we're trying to teach them games too, that they, you know, the next day or the next week, maybe they won't be at the park with the Y, but they're games that they will then know how to play in their own backyards with their kids, and that we're trying to really encourage families to bring more activity into their lives. It's so important. The rate of childhood obesity is alarming in our country, and we really can solve that by bringing back more play.
It's a big, wonderful goal, I think, that you have as a part of this program. Elizabeth, what drew you and your kids to the program? What made you want to go to the parks and play?
First of all, it was curiosity. I was seeing that we had heard about it at Kids Fest out at State Fair.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first summer that Danny was home. He usually goes out of town. So I was trying to think of something that we could all do that would be fun. So the first week there, we were hooked. We went every week. Like she said, like playing the kickball, different things, like took you back to childhood. And we just all got along very well, and meeting other families was also really neat to be able to interact with people and to get along. Like she said, a safe place.
Now, kids, how are you enjoying this? Do you like getting out and being with Mom?
Yeah.
Tell me what's your favorite part.
When. Well, what do you mean? Like,
What's your favorite activity to do with your mom?
oh, playing dodgeball.
Oh, you just like to try to hit her with the ball. That's all. You aren't fooling us. What about you?
Same.
The same.
like the
Okay.
dodgeball?
Okay, so you're just the punching bag. That's all.
Actually, all the families, and sometimes it's girls against boys, adults versus kids. So it's fun. They switch it up, and it's nice softballs. So
Ah, okay.
So nobody gets hurt.
yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
What a great way to spend time, though, with your family. Well, this is a great program.
Yep, and we are in the county parks through next week. But the important thing we also want people to know is that through this grant that we got from Northwestern Mutual and Midwest Orthopedic, we're going to be able to be in the YMCA's, are going to be weekly free family activities open to the public each week at the local Y starting in October. We always kind of take a
Wonderful.
pause in September because families are busy with back to school. But starting in October, and families, it's free. Families are welcome. The whole community is welcome. They're going to be weekly events to, again, encourage people to stay active. And then when winter comes, we're hoping to be back into the county parks. We've got beautiful county parks, and there's sledding and family snow building, and
So much fun.
there's so much things to
Well,
do.
and I want to make sure everybody has the parks that are available right now, because Play in the Parks again goes through August 25th. It's from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Mondays are in Hoyt Park, Tuesdays in McGovern Park, Wednesdays in Gordon Park, and Thursdays in Washington Park. That's where you can go out and have some family fun. If you want to learn more about Play in the Parks, you can give them a call at 414-454-4657 or visit ymcamke.org. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks, you guys. Have fun playing.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And up next, they met in the green room here in the Morning Blend after the break, how they each use their expertise to benefit the other when we come back.